Hi, my name is Joshua Elliott from the University of Chicago's Computation Institute. With climate negotiations in Copenhagen just around the corner, nearly 200 countries will be working on an agreement to reduce greenhouse gases with the goal of preventing further global warming. Each country that commits to the protocol will need to figure out how it can best meet the required emission levels. Governments will consider a wide range of options, including energy policies that promote the use of renewable energy, enhanced efficiency programs, or the development and installation of new technology to reduce emissions. In addition, many countries will need to institute some form of carbon pricing, whether that's a carbon tax, a cap-and-trade program, or some other system. The combination of policies that are adopted to reduce emissions, along with a carbon pricing mechanism, will ultimately impact almost every aspect of the global economy. So the negotiators in Copenhagen are not only establishing environmental and energy policies, but they'll be making decisions that will have economic impacts in the trillions of dollars. We think that it's critical that negotiators thoroughly consider the economic impacts of their decisions. To assist them with this task, we're building a detailed computational model called CIM-EARTH. CIM-EARTH studies how the economy affects the climate and how climate change affects the economy. The use of such a model can help ensure that emissions policies that are adopted by governments result in the desired outcome, as opposed to producing unintended consequences. For example, the model can help determine how various demographic groups might be impacted by climate change. If a country institutes a carbon tax, models such as CIM-EARTH will help determine how lower-income families are likely to be affected. With this knowledge, legislatures can consider if there are additional actions that need to be taken to ensure these individuals are not overly hurt. Another example of how the economy and climate change intersect, and something that's been in the news lately, is the opening of the Arctic Seaway. Due to the melting of the sea ice, ships will now be able to travel from Asia to Europe using the Northeast Passage, a much faster route than the traditional route through the Suez Canal. What does this mean for the Asian and European economies and the ability to export or import goods? How will trade relationships change? What industries in Europe or Asia might be helped by these new routes, and which ones might be hurt? Models like CIM-EARTH can help to answer such questions. Creating such a comprehensive and detailed model is a huge undertaking. Significant resources from the University of Chicago are being devoted to the effort, but we're also working with many other researchers and institutions, both in the United States and abroad. In particular, with the assistance of the British Consulate in Chicago, we have teamed up with several UK institutions that have expertise in important disciplines needed for the model. Thanks.